So did you secure the job before you got back to applying for articling or summer positions, or did that
Yes,
happen? Okay. And
I
did you
did.
work for a while?
Yes, I did. I'd worked for a while because one thing I'd heard over and over again from people was you have to have Canadian experience. You have to have Canadian experience. I heard it so much that it's not like your experience from your foreign experience is discounted, or it's not that. They just want to know like you, because it's something Osgood puts in your head, or like, oh, you have to have, some sort of Canadian experience. You have to be able to Canadianize your resume. I'd heard those two words like, it's like they go hand in hand. You want to be able to Canadianize your resume, and you also want to be able to have Canadian experience. So I'd heard it so much that I was like, okay, it makes sense that if I'm applying and I'm telling people that I have, this experience from back home, which obviously I know my experience. I'm like, nobody's going to discount the work that you've done, because you know that you're a lawyer, you've trained for this, you've done all this process. But I was like, okay, I want them to also be able to see my resume and be like, okay, so she knows like she has this experience. Well, she's also willing to be able to like do something else and try, get like a job in her field. So I think between that time when I was doing my NCAs, I just told myself I will take, because the cycle is the way it's designed, it's almost 1 year. If you miss the cycle now, you have to wait till the next year to be able to apply. So I was like, it's almost a year. I might as well just take this to do something that's close to my field. And so that way, when it's time for me to send out my applications again, I'm ready to say, oh, I have this, experience, and also put it on my resume. So I did take that 1 year off. And I wouldn't say take it off per se. I just took it to focus on getting a job that was close to the legal field, and in an area that I was interested in doing, because I'm interested in corporate finance and securities. So I got a job with an investment management firm, and I started working there as a legal clerk. And while I was working, I was doing the essays at the same time, like just studying and just doing the essays as well.